What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This one's going to be another What If video. This one is going to be talking about Negan, of course, the Season 7 premiere, well, I guess also the Season 6 finale, but mainly the Season 7 premiere, when we see the two deaths, of course, probably two of the biggest deaths in the Walking Dead series. Instead of having, spoiler warning, of course, if you haven't seen Season 7, Episode 1, I figured I'd just kind of put that spoiler out there real quick. This one is going to be doing a video talking about what if instead of Glenn getting killed, getting the second death of the Season 7 premiere, what if after he punched Negan, Negan decided to Lucille Daryl instead of Glenn, and how would the series have gone now that we know, of course, that Norman Reedus is kind of the main character of the Walking Dead series right now? How would that change the show, and also how would it be having Glenn alive instead of Daryl? Okay, guys, so this is going to be doing another Walking Dead What If video, of course. These videos, obviously, I know you guys enjoyed the last one, so I figured why not go ahead and do the, this other one. But I do want to mention for this video as well, just for the beginning, these videos are not going to be scheduled or anything like that. These are basically just going to come out whenever. Now, I said that in the other video. These videos are not going to have a specific schedule to them. Basically, just whenever you guys have a discussion topic for these What If videos, I'll just pick a day and do it, basically. I'm not really coming up with any kind of schedule or any kind of day we're going to do these What If videos, because honestly, I don't know how many of these I can do, honestly, but I'm trying to do as many kind of What If scenarios and trying to make them interesting enough to kind of fulfill our Walking Dead needs, right? So, because I know a lot of us are very kind of missing the Walking Dead series right now. We're waiting for that finale, and it's, it's definitely getting a lot harder to do Walking Dead videos, on a daily basis, but I'm trying my very best, and these What If videos are very good for that, I think. But I do want to mention as well, just for this video as well, Brian Akeem does have a live stream on his channel tonight. Good loyal subscriber here on the channel, so of course everybody go check out his YouTube channel. Brian Akeem, of course, he has a live stream tonight, and it'll be at about, I think it's 8:20 Eastern Standard Time. I'll be on there, so if you guys want to chat with me as well, you guys can do that. Just search up Brian Akeem on YouTube, and you know what? Screw it. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. You can go ahead and subscribe. He does some Walking Dead videos, and he's a great supporter on the channel, and if you've been here for a while, you probably know who he is, so, definitely go see his videos. He's got some great videos, great live streams, and great Walking Dead content. So, let's talk about this what-if scenario. So, I know definitely for a lot of people, this would definitely change the show, and I agree. I think if Daryl was killed instead of Glenn, that would either be a good thing for some people or bad thing for some people. This is a very divided topic, I think, because there are some people that are just furious that Glenn is dead, and that's the thing. Would people be just as furious if Daryl was dead? Now, me personally, this is just my opinion, just me speaking here. I would be more upset if Daryl was killed. I would. I'm a bigger Daryl fan. I love Norman Reedus. I think Norman Reedus has brought so much to this show. And honestly, I'm sorry to say it, and I know maybe for some people you disagree, but I think Norman Reedus is what's keeping the show going on right now. I feel like if Norman Reedus left, you would have what? Melissa McBride left? It really feels like, to me, there really needs to be kind of, I don't know, in my opinion, I feel like Norman Reedus is really the glue keeping The Walking Dead together. As much as Norman Reedus doesn't like to talk about him being like the leader of the show per se, he kind of is, as much as he doesn't like to kind of be called the leader of Walking Dead. He really is right now. I mean, who else, really? Negan? I mean, actually, that wouldn't be a bad thing. But speaking of, I don't think this topic really is a good time to talk about how much we love Negan, since any one of these characters dying is, because of Negan Lucilleing them. So I'm not going to get into that. But I'm a big Negan fan, so excuse me for that. But, I have to say, I think that Glenn dying, or at least him dying in the Season 7 premiere, was a huge blow to the series because the ratings went down. But would it be a bigger blow to the series if Glenn survived and Daryl died, and then when Andrew Lincoln leaves, Carl's dead, all these people go, Denine Guerrero, Lauren Cohan leaves, what would happen to Glenn? That's my biggest question. If Lauren Cohan left and then returned, if she returned, would Glenn, and I think this is the first thing we should mention, if it's Daryl that's dead and Andrew's gone, would Glenn be the one to take over the show right now? Would Glenn be the leader of The Walking Dead in Season 10? I'm going to have to say I think he would be, honestly. And I know maybe for some people you disagree with that, but I mean, who else are you going to use? I don't think Carol leading the show would go as well. I feel like Glenn has more of that kind of fan respect, and he's more of a fan favorite, that Glenn leading The Walking Dead would be good. And I know maybe even some people would rather that instead of Daryl leading it in Season 10, which I know is also a very sensitive topic for some Daryl fans out there, and I get it, because I think Daryl's awesome. But would Glenn be the leader of The Walking Dead, along with maybe Melissa McBride, Denai Guerrera, or if she leaves, maybe you could have Glenn, Lauren Cohan, and Melissa McBride leading the show instead of Norman Reedus, Melissa McBride, and then Lauren Cohan when she's returning. That would be very interesting. Now, how to go for the characters and the story. So I'm going to say for this video, I do think that Glenn would most likely take over The Walking Dead later on in the show when Andrew leaves, which is a crazy thought in and of itself, but I feel like he's the only option you would have. Now, the other thing is about this as well is Maggie and how would the characters react. Now, Maggie, of course, would still have Glenn, right? So how would she be? Would she still be the leader of Hilltop? Honestly, would she still be the leader of Hilltop? I'm gonna say she would, but I don't think she would be as kind of trigger happy as she has been lately. I don't know. I feel like Maggie, and plus, do you guys think that Maggie would still want Negan dead and would still try to go to Alexandria to kill Negan? I don't think Daryl dying... See, I think in that case, it would have been Carol that tries to go to Alexandria and kill Negan in the cell. Because of the connection those two have, you know? And how would Carol react to Daryl's death is another thing. I feel like Carol would beat herself up for not being there. And also, you know, because she's off the kingdom with Morgan at that time, right? Because she's not in the lineup. I feel like Carol would beat herself up for that. And I really do think that it could really take a big toll on Carol. Now, the other thing is as well is... you know, how would Rick take it? How would they all take it? How different would it be? You know, honestly, I feel like it could even be worse because, you know, that's Rick's right-hand man. Negan would have been right in that actual, you know, scene. Daryl is Rick's right-hand man, so actually in that case, Negan would have actually killed Rick's right-hand man, and that scene would have made more sense. You know, but, you know, I have to say, this is a topic that I think we could go into a lot longer, but I'm just gonna say, I think it'd be Carol that's angry, Maggie would have her Glenn, so I don't even think she'd care. And honestly, I don't even think that, I don't think things would be much different, aside from, I think the big change here would be, you know, Glenn takes over Walking Dead later on in the series. But I think the characters could be even more traumatized and more affected that Daryl died. Now, would that also make them less motivated to fight? It definitely could. But I think no matter what, I think something would have convinced them to fight either way, even if it was Daryl that got Lucille. So, I want to hear that in the comment section below. How do you think this would have went? You know, definitely a lot of what ifs in this one. It's not just kind of what if, it's how would all these things go down because of Daryl dying instead of Glenn. Now, which one would you prefer? Would you keep the Glenn death and keep Daryl alive? You think Daryl's doing a good job leading Walking Dead right now and all the stuff with Daryl right now and him and Connie? Or, because I would rather just have it continue to be what it is right now. Or are there those Glenn fans out there that want to see Glenn go on longer and Norman Reedus take a step back of Walking Dead and kind of leave after the Season 7 premiere? So, I want to hear your opinions on that. Definitely a very heavy topic, definitely a very big topic. I want to hear that from you guys in the comment section below. If you're new here, guys, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Walking Dead videos. Follow Dan's Walking Reviews on Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.